We meet Ellis. Think Steve Jobs, but in the biotech field. Ellis has been spiraling since the death of his wife. He's been blowing off meetings, and his projects are late. His president, Anna, is trying to get him back on track. She lets him know that the board of directors is coming for his neck if he doesn't turn things around. Anna has a plan to snap Ellis back from his depression. She sends her lackey, Malcolm, to lure Ellis' son, Jackson, back home. Jackson, once on track to follow in his dad's footsteps, is now a flutist in New York. He had to get away from the business. Ellis was trying to mold him into his own image. Jackson returns to the company. Proud Papa Ellis introduces him to the lead scientists, Ruby and Luna. They're like a nerd Abbott and Costello. Jackson fancies Luna. Ruby fancies Jackson. Now, if Luna fancied Ruby, we'd have a complete triangle. See, Anna had contracted a therapist to get Ellis out of his funk. However, this therapist has gone missing. Anna now believes that Ellis may have kidnapped him. She recruits Jackson to assist her in getting to the bottom of this. Anna finds the kidnapped therapist, Leslie, at Ellis' home. However, this kidnapping is quite joyful. They just chilling. Leslie has grown fond of his captor. Ellis had to kidnap Leslie to prevent Leslie from going through with a blackmail attempt. He was going to tell the board of directors that Ellis was straight up crazy. So Ellis kidnapped her. Anna suggests that both sides let bygones be bygones, and neither side will have to go to prison. Leslie takes the moment to address Jackson about some of the issues that he's been having. Jackson is ready to go back to New York, but he agrees to hang out with his dad at the lab. Ruby tells Luna that she's going to ask Jackson out. Luna feels some type of way about this. Ruby has to remind Luna that she already has a boyfriend. It's time for the big board meeting that Ellis has been postponing. Naturally, he's not prepared. These two board members, the twins, want to expel Ellis from his company. At first, Ellis gives them a scientific runaround, but eventually he tells them he'll deliver his projects on his own timetable. Genius has no deadlines. After a productive day, Jackson tells Ellis that he may stay on a little longer. Ellis rejoices. In a quiet moment, Jackson breaks down crying, missing his mom, I suppose. Leslie pops back up at Ellis's residence. He wants to move back in. He doesn't allow Ellis to tell him no. On Jackson's first official day back, Ellis throws him a big reception party. Jackson was hoping for a much quieter return. Anna learns that Ellis has invited a journalist, Allison, to hang out and gather information for a profile piece. Probably not the best idea for a dude that is on thin ice mentally. Anna gives Malcolm two directives. 1, conceal anything that makes Ellis look like a nut. And 2, make their daily activities seem interesting for the reporter. Malcolm takes this directive to the scientist. Spruce things up a little bit. Make it sound sexy. Jackson and Ruby go on a date. It bums. The beta tried to go alpha and came up short. Ladies' man, Jackson is not. When Jackson gets home, Ellis and Leslie are hanging out like two buddies. They give Jackson some post-game analysis as to why his date nosedived. Anna did her best effort to hide Ellis from the reporter. However, a coincidental string of events planted Ellis in a bad light. Allison catches Ellis in a weird predicament. Yes, that's a bowl on his head. Yes, that's a hawk. And yes, that's an invisibility cloak worn inside out. She snaps the photo. The twins see the photo in her report. Just the ammo they need to remove crazy-ass Ellis from the company. See, when I saw Rob Lowe and comedy in the same sentence, I had low expectations. I never thought that comedy was his real strong point. And true to form, my expectations matched my reality. I'm out.